Get ready for Week 1 action, because the New York Giants are hosting the Dallas Cowboys in the first Sunday night football contest of the season. This marks the 8th time in the last 15 campaigns that these two teams have opened the year against each other, and it's a massive matchup. Plus, this game is significant because it will be the debut of head coach John Harbaugh in the New York uniform, following his impressive run with the Baltimore Ravens. We break down everything you need to know about this clash.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This Allen 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Now shifting gears to the Giants' internal development, we look at rookie linebacker Arvell Reese and the incredible praise coming from head coach John Harbaugh. Harbaugh is absolutely gushing over Reese's versatility and how he moves off the ball. We dive into exactly what Harbaugh said about Reese's footwork and football acumen, and how the coaching staff is setting him up for success in the defensive scheme. The Giants are undergoing a massive transformation, embracing a comprehensive culture overhaul to fuel their 2026 hopes. Under the new leadership of John Harbaugh, the franchise is focusing intensely on accountability and discipline. We examine the key personnel moves, including the additions of veterans like Francis Mauigoa and the bolstering of the receiving corps, as the team builds its foundation for a potential championship run. Finally, we look at the intense rivalry brewing as the Giants prepare to face the Detroit Lions in Detroit. This matchup is set to be a true test of toughness, pitting the Giants' revamped defense against the Lions' relentless offense under coach Dan Campbell. Find out how the Giants plan to use players like Arvell Reese to test the Lions' lineup early, and don't miss out on this epic showdown. Sign up for our free newsletter and follow us on Facebook and X for the latest news. The New York Giants are set to host the Dallas Cowboys in Week 1 of the NFL season on September 13th for the first Sunday night football contest. This matchup marks the 8th time in the last 15 seasons that the two teams will open the year against each other, a rivalry that last occurred in 2023 when the Cowboys secured a 40-0 victory. The game holds additional significance as it will be the debut of head coach John Harbaugh with the Giants. The 63-year-old was hired in late January following an 18-year tenure coaching the Baltimore Ravens. For the Dallas Cowboys, this marks back-to-back season openers airing in prime time. The Cowboys entered the season following a loss to the Philadelphia Eagles in the previous year's opening contest, a 24-20 defeat. Both teams arrive at this Week 1 clash looking to bounce back after missing the playoffs in the 2025 season. For the Giants, quarterback Jackson Dart, selected in the first round of the 2025 draft, did not start the team's opening games last season, sitting behind veteran Russell Wilson for the first 3 contests. Dallas and New York have a storied history, having faced off 128 times, including one postseason encounter. The Cowboys maintain a strong record, holding a 78-48-2 record against the Giants. New York Giants rookie linebacker Arvell Reese is focusing on integration and earning respect rather than media attention, signaling a focused approach to his NFL debut. The 5th overall pick in the 2026 NFL Draft has already garnered positive feedback from head coach John Harbaugh regarding his physical attributes and football intelligence. Harbaugh praised Reese's movement, noting that despite his size, Reese moves like a smaller player, possessing natural footwork and hip flexibility. Harbaugh also highlighted Reese's quick learning ability and diligence in understanding assignments, stating he hasn't made a mistake during the initial 2 days. Reese, however, remained reserved, attributing his focus to studying the playbook with coaches Frank Bush and Kelly Jack and Matt Pease. Reese has been assigned the role of the weak-side linebacker, WILL, in defensive coordinator Dennard Wilson's scheme. Despite this specific role, Harbaugh indicated that Reese will have versatility, suggesting he will be utilized in various alignments, including occasionally playing over the guard based on defensive calls. Reese welcomed this flexibility, referencing a similar setup from Ohio State defensive coordinator Matt Patricia. Speaking about his future, Reese emphasized humility, stating he plans to let his performance speak for itself, urging that rookies focus on minimizing errors and consistently showing improvement on the field before making statements about their abilities. The New York Giants are embarking on a significant cultural overhaul, signaling a determined push for renewed success in 2026. Following a period marked by struggle and missed opportunities, the franchise is implementing a comprehensive strategy focused on accountability, discipline, and establishing championship habits under new head coach John Harbaugh. Brian DeArdo of CBS Sports suggests this fundamental change is expected to generate optimism heading into the upcoming season. With only 3 winning seasons since their last Super Bowl victory, the Giants recognize the urgent need for drastic cultural shifts. Harbaugh has been tasked with rapidly returning the team to contention. His leadership is driving not only identity change, but also strategic roster construction. Under Harbaugh's guidance, the team has aggressively targeted veteran talent in free agency, securing several players, including former Ravens, to bolster the squad. On the offensive side, Harbaugh has also strategically improved the situation for quarterback Jackson Dart by adding new pass catchers and reinforcing the offensive line with first-round pick Francis Mauigoa, alongside veterans Lucas Patrick and Daniel Fallell. Specific personnel moves underscore this transformation. Francis Mauigoa is slated to start at right guard, with Lucas Patrick and Daniel Fallell serving as projected backups. The receiving core has also been strengthened with additions such as tight end Isaiah Likely, rookie wide receiver Malachi Fields, and veterans Calvin Austin III and Darnell Mooney. These acquisitions are designed to provide better protection and weapons for Dart, while simultaneously enhancing the defense with seasoned veterans and promising young talent like linebacker Arvell Reese. Harbaugh's strategic leadership and calculated acquisitions are positioning the New York Giants for a potential turnaround and a renewed push for championship contention. The New York Giants are looking to match the intensity displayed by the Detroit Lions as they prepare for the 2026 season, with head coach John Harbaugh emphasizing speed, passion, and intensity in his locker room. The Lions have established themselves as a formidable opponent, having defeated the Giants 5 straight times since 2017, including by significant margins in 4 of those contests. This rivalry is fueled by a distinct shift in identity for Detroit, transforming them from a once downtrodden organization into a team consistently achieving strong results. The Lions are poised to deploy one of the league's most efficient offenses against the Giants' revamped, positionless defense, which will be tasked with slowing down high-caliber opposition. Despite a 9-8 record in 2025, Detroit demonstrated an ability to control the game, ranking 4th and 5th in total points and yardage, and achieving top 5 metrics in major passing categories due to their strong ball protection. However, defensive areas, particularly the pass rush and secondary, have been significant weaknesses, allowing opponents to sustain drives. Key roster moves on the Lions include signing center Cade Mays to address the offensive line void left by Frank Ragnow, and bringing in veteran Larry Borom to provide backup depth at tackle. On the defensive side, while Aiden Hutchinson remains a star, the unit struggled with pass rush win rates and run-stopping metrics. Personnel changes also affected the secondary, with Amick Robertson proving to be the most productive player in 2025, while the loss of linebacker Alex Anzalone represented a major blow to the interior defense. For the Giants, the opportunity to test Detroit's lineup early is paramount. They are looking to utilize experienced edge rushers, including rookie Arvell Reese, to challenge the Lions' offensive line, which has shown vulnerabilities in both pass and run protection. The recent head-to-head history shows the Lions hold a significant advantage, with a 26-21 record against New York and 5 consecutive wins dating back to 2017. The upcoming meeting at Ford Field will be the 49th all-time face-off in NFL history, setting the stage for a battle of energy and physicality as both teams aim to secure a return to postseason contention.